Amitabh Bachchan, we love you!
I'm first in the queue. I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. I've waited over 7 hours.
Really looking forward to seeing Amitabh. Idol, been my idol since I was 5 years old.
I'm feeling very, very excited. A great lifetime opportunity and something I've been waiting for all my life.
I think the role that really hit me was Skandar. The sorrow, the emotions.
My favourite scene of Amitabh Bachchan's acting, I would say, would be his death scene in Diwar.
The question that I would like to ask Mr. Bachchan would be that if at any moment in his life he thought maybe acting wasn't for him, and if so, then what would he have done instead?
If there is one question that I could ask Amitabh Bachchan, it would be which of the songs of your films is your favourite?
Over the years, the BBC Asian Network has brought you the biggest stars in the business, and tonight is seriously no exception. We are about to welcome onto the stage an absolute living legend, an icon. Please give a warm welcome, Bloomsbury Theatre, as the BBC Asian Network in conversation continues with Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Wow! Yep, he's really here, everybody. He's really here. All right, settle down a lot of you. Welcome to the Bloomsbury Theatre, Amitabh Ji. How are you feeling? How are you?
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here.
I think that might happen a couple of times throughout the evening. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Does this ever surprise you, the love that you get from the UK?
This is overwhelming. Thank you so much for your, how can I put it, for your affection, for your love through all these years. Deeply indebted to all of you. Thank you.
Hey! Now this is an amazing opportunity to find out so much about you. You've had a wonderful career spanning around about 45 years now in the business. And this year we're coming close to the 2-century mark for films. Nearly 200 films this year. That's what you'll be hitting. That deserves a round of applause. But the film I was trying to kick things off and talk about is the latest release, Shamitabh, starring Dhanush and Akshara, who are here in the audience as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We're going to hear from you guys in just a minute. How excited are you about Shamitabh? This sounds like a great movie.
Yeah, this is our Balki's third film with me. He's a very unusual kind of a man. He thinks differently. He is very intelligent in his thought process. Comes out with something very refreshing, something new, something out of the ordinary. Shamitabh is I think, quite a unique plot. It's perhaps a plot that hasn't been seen before. It's a plot that involves two individuals who have different kinds of qualities and talents. Individually, they're not able to move forward. There's a journalist who's played by Akshara. She realizes this potential. She gets the two of us together, and there is success. And with success comes other problems which deal with egos, individual egos, and that's how the story progresses. It is possible for me to say, for the moment, that I give my voice to Dhanush in the film. And that's as far as I'm permitted to talk about it.
That's all you're going to say?
Say what?
Yeah, exactly. The story of Shamitabh has been kept somewhat of a secret, so we don't know too much. All we know is that you're the voice and he's not the voice. So Who is Shamitabh?
You'll find out when you see the film.
Right.
But it's not just something that is, sensational just because it involves Dhanush's name and my name. I think it's a part of the screenplay. And when you see the film, you will appreciate the fact that the title could have been nothing else but this. It's really a combination of two people, a combination of people coming together, moving towards a common cause. And it's just coincidental and fortunate that both our names could be used in the title. I play a very old, decrepit, very frustrated old man who's a waster, who's almost like somebody that doesn't see beyond his alcohol. And Dhanush is someone that comes from a small town. And why he comes to the city of Mumbai, how they find me, how Akshara decides that the two of them could be used together. That's what it's all about, really. As I said, it's a really unique script. There are many things in the dialogues which may look a little different, but I think they are both involving symbols which describe the relationship between Dhanush and me, apart from the fact that they have individual values, like, say, whiskey and pani. He says, I am whiskey main, pani wo. And if you mix the two, what happens? Can you get drunk by just having pani? And he says, no, but you can get drunk by just drinking whiskey.
I can vouch for that.
So whiskey is more important than, really? Whiskey is more important than pani. And it has a symbolic effect on the ultimate story of the film. So there are many hidden lines that are written in the screenplay which go to explain the story.
Let's hear from your co-stars. It'd be really nice to kind of actually have a little word from you guys. Can we get a microphone to Dhanush and Akshara Hassan, if you don't mind standing up for them? We can see how lovely you are. Look at this. Hey! Let's start with you, Akshara, a brand newcomer to the Indian film industry, and you land a role with Amitabh Bachchan and a South Indian legend, that is Dhanush. That's going to be hard to top in your second film, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, let me just say first that Akshara comes from a great lineage. She's the younger daughter of Kamal Hassan. Who's an absolute legend. And Dhanush, many of you already know, is a huge legend and superstar in the southern film industry. And he's also done his first Hindi film called Ranjana, which was an amazing film. And he doesn't need any introduction, but yes, maybe you could talk about your association in this film.
We'll come to that. So, Akshara, just tell me about that first moment, though. You get the phone call and they tell you you're going to be in a film with Amitabh Bachchan and Dhanush.
Well, it was in person, not over the phone.
Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, which was actually... it took me aback, and it was blatant on my face that, whoa. So, first, I was honored to have gotten this opportunity, and to be part of a film with Mr. Bachchan and Dhanush, it just taught me so much, and I could not have asked for better people to be in my first film with, and I've learned so much from them, and there's so much more for me to learn.
Dhanush ji, Mr. Wide Scholar Very Deep. Wicked track! Wicked track! Amazing! I love it. I love it on many levels. I love it around Christmas time in particular. All right, so tell me, is it intimidating? I mean, you're an established man. You know what you're doing. You know cameras, you know sets, you know films, you know direction, you know scripts. Is it intimidating when he's there? I don't even want to look at him now. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you all so much for all the love and affection and encouragement and applause. It really means a lot to me. No, I was not intimidated, but I just looked at it as an opportunity to learn from the best in the country. So I just grabbed it, and I really learned a lot. I observed from a distance, and I learned a lot from this legend. And more than anything else, he never carried this legend aura around him. He just walked into the sets just like another actor. He made sure we were comfortable, and he's a great co-star to work with, and it was an absolute honor to have shared screen space with the great Amit ji.
And there seems to be like a real fun chemistry between the two of you as well. Even when what we see, it works so well. What did you think? How exciting is this that you're with a South Indian star and a brand newcomer now? So that says a lot about where you're at as well.
I don't think these factors come into play when you work in a film. When you work in a film, you just do your character. The character involved, my lending my voice, he had to enact those portions. So in this film, what we did was that Balki and me recorded the entire film, the entire script of the film, alone in a dubbing theatre. And then we played the recorded version on set, to which we acted. And then when it was all over, we went back into the dubbing theatre and redubbed the whole thing again, because facial expressions don't match what your voice was recorded earlier on.
That's like making 3 films.
Yeah, it's like making 3 films.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, actually it's 4 films.
Right.
Yeah, because when you do promotion of a film, that's another film all by itself.
Right. Yeah. We're going to make our own movie tonight. Dhanush and Akshara, thank you so much for being here. It's a real honor. Thank you so much, guys. Round of applause for the stars of Shamitabh. So this is great. So listen, we know you're friends with Balki, you've got these wonderful co-stars, and then somebody at some point turns around and says, you're going to film a song sitting on a toilet? A piddly song? What do you say? Do you not say, excuse me, I'm Amitabh Bachchan?
No. You just do what he tells you to do. It's just... oh gosh, if I have to say what it is all about, then it'll let
we
the
know,
story.
we're familiar, this is England, so we know what
no,
the
everyone's familiar about the toilet seat, surely.
Yeah.
But no, it's part of the screenplay. When you see the film, you'll realize why he's there in the toilet and why he's singing. And but yes, it is unusual to find yourself on a WC and singing. But I'm sure that there are, honestly, tell me, there are many of you that may perhaps do that every morning.
Every day.
Every
we
day.
sing your songs from your films.
Well done. Very inspirational, I might add.
Jumma, Jumma, there.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a wonderful moment. So it's great. And am I right? I'm sorry. Am I right? Am I right in saying?
Just don't take it too far. Okay?
No, I won't.